What's up guys, I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be going over some recent Rolls-Royce news articles that you may have missed, and taking a look at the institutional ownership and see if there are any more short sellers and all that. If you like these types of videos, please remember to hit like and subscribe. I appreciate all the feedback. You guys are awesome, and without more to say, let's get right into it. You may have been a little surprised that after this stellar earnings report, Rolls-Royce took a little hit of around 2% today, and personally, I think that might have something to do with this. Today there was a strike at the Barnoldswick factory in England where workers protested over the factory's future. Members of the Unite Union decided to strike on Monday afternoon after they heard that their headcount could drop below 350. The union stated that Rolls-Royce refused to provide tangible commitments over the plans to scale back production. Rolls-Royce responded by saying they were disappointed by the protests and that they would honor its agreement to retain the 350 site roles. Back in January, the union and Rolls-Royce struck a deal that Rolls-Royce would retain 350 roles at the site and also invest £4.2 million in a new training school for future workers. If this was the cause for today's pullback, to me it's really no big deal. This is just some noise. It seems like a misunderstanding between some workers and Rolls-Royce, maybe a lack of communication. And really, like I said, it's just noise, another bump in the road, and I don't think this is something we need to worry about. Not to mention, only 17 engineers took part in the strike, considering there are 350 workers. Next up, in some positive news, Rolls-Royce North America is to join a research effort in a new hypersonics test facility at Purdue University. The announcement builds on a recently unveiled project between Rolls-Royce North America and Purdue University at the Purdue Research Foundation involving a multi-million-dollar facility for hybrid electric and altitude testing capabilities. Hypersonic flight is an area of growing interest within the aerospace field. Generally considered to be 5 times the speed of sound or greater, hypersonic flight presents considerable physical challenges such as extremely high temperatures and significant pressures. Rolls-Royce and Purdue have had a long-standing partnership for many years, have conducted aerospace research together, and the university has been officially designated as a Rolls-Royce University Technology Partnership. The company employs hundreds of Purdue engineers. Next up, I wanted to mention that Rolls-Royce has sent out a delegation of people to tour potential small modular reactor sites on Anglesey in Wales. Anglesey is an island in Wales that already houses an RAF facility and might end up being one of the first places they decide to build and test the SMR technology. In my last video, we talked about Vertical Aerospace and their partnership with Rolls-Royce and how that could be lucrative for their business in the future. But what I forgot to mention is that their current partnership with Airbus has also been progressing. The last time we talked about Airbus's eVTOL, they were just barely getting off the ground, and a few days ago they released this video of their progress, and it is very exciting. Remember that this eVTOL is powered by Rolls-Royce engines. Rolls-Royce has been working with Airbus for quite some time now, and it is great to see some progression finally taking place. Last but not least, as always, we will take a look at the Fintel numbers, starting off with buyers. So it looks like there have only been a few buyers since our last video. Lincoln Variable Insurance Products Trust has added 11.7 million shares, totaling over $16 million. But besides that, we have some smaller purchases, but these are newly added accounts, which are very positive. Remember from before that if you see a green bar, that is a newly opened position for that fund. So the more green bars you see, the better it is, and kind of shows the overall sentiment of the hedge funds and big money. So we'll hop on over to sellers, see if anybody is selling. And since the earnings report, we only have one seller where they sold 45,494 shares. And this could also just be a rebalancing of a portfolio. They didn't close their position. If any positions have been closed, it would be indicated by a red row. So as I scroll down, I'm not seeing any closed positions. It would be pretty silly to close a position right now. So that's good. And by the way, we're looking at Rolls-Royce on the London Stock Exchange here. I will hop on over to RYCEY and check to see if there's anything different. And you can see here there are some different names buying under the RYCEY ticker. We had 48,000 shares on the 4th, 10,000 shares on the 5th, and 8,530 shares. As far as sellers go, we see here that since July 30th, nobody has closed a position, but there have been a few closed positions since May. Not really anything I'm super worried about. As I check to see if there are any short sellers for RYCEY, none come up. I'll hop on back over to Rolls-Royce on the LSE to see if there are any short sellers there. Looks like there haven't been any new positions opened. And I will be looking for these tickers in the buyers section later on to see when they do decide to cover their short. I don't think Rolls-Royce is going to be going down much further anytime soon. You know, there could be a black swan event or a new variant that could very well shut the world back down. But if that doesn't happen and Rolls-Royce guidance continues to check out and we progress our way back to an open world, then Rolls-Royce is on a great path and we are looking good for the future. So yeah, guys, that is all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I appreciate all the feedback. And yeah, I hope y'all make tons of money. Stock Surfer signing out.